Hey Emperors, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, I'm Aiden, I use they them pronouns, and I'm currently in the middle of a manic episode as evidenced by my hair. So today I wanted to take us on a makeup journey. Now I'm a makeup beginner, I'm pretty basic. But you know, I got a lot of hate comments on a Facebook post in a group about not being manly. So I wanted to prove that makeup has no gender and neither do I. So let's get ready for the fall of Western society because of people like me, okay? So, first things first, we got our foundation. So this is the Fenty Beauty second lightest foundation because I am 100% sour cream. Much like a lot of Republicans, I get 5 pumps and that's it on this war-torn beauty blender. Oh my god, I am a dumb bitch. Okay, before that, we're gonna put on primer first. I haven't done makeup in so long, Jesus Christ. All right, so first things first is our primer. So I use this Yinsa primer. I got it from Ipsy, and pretty much it's just a really smooth, nice, relaxing primer. And as you can see today, I'm having some redness as well. So I'm just applying this to the lighter areas of my face. And just get everybody really nice, moisturized, and ready for all of this wonderful, wonderful makeup we're about to do. Now, because I am slightly psychotic, we're using our e.l.f. color corrector for redness, and I'm gonna put that on the red spots of my face. And that green will kind of just take away from the redness. All right, let's hop in. So you just kind of want to go all over the face. If you're like me and you're like brand new to makeup, get a beauty blender. They are gonna be your best friend. Now, unlike a lot of people I've seen, I do my foundation first. And it's basically just the way I was taught makeup by my best friend and my wife. They also do it, so you know, fear us. Now, they really call this beating a face because, I mean, look, you kind of get that 5 head, drag a little bit down right here because you don't want a different colored neck. And also do your ears. If you're like me and kind of pale, your ears change color too. Make sure we are nice and even. Get that double chin. We're gonna give ourselves one more pump because I need a little more coverage. All right, next up we have concealer. So I really like this concealer, but I refuse to ever buy this again because it's by Jeffree Star. I wasn't really privy to who they were when I bought this, and it seemed like a good product, which I'm sad to say it's actually an incredibly good product, but yeah, never again. All right, then we're just gonna apply that to some problem areas. So I had a blemish kind of on my nose here. Wanted to get that little mole, a little bit here, and then we want to go under the eyes and kind of lighten up that whole area. Get those lovely eye bags. Thanks, capitalism. Okay, just blend her on in. And if you're like me, you gotta really get up in there near your eye. All right, so at this point, our very next thing is contouring. So got a lot to contour. All right, so take your contour brush. I use this Eco Tools kind, and then you can have a bronzer and a blush and all that lovely stuff, or you can just use a Wet n Wild eyeshadow palette. We're gonna get that lovely lighter shade. Now, it's important to remember makeup can accentuate features that you have and want to show more of, or kind of hide things that you want to get rid of. I always, just to kind of line up more so with my features, after we gently tap the brush to make sure there's any excess gone, just do your standard eyes, down the nose, sides of the face. So let's go. The important thing is you want to blend this out so you don't have any just straight lines across your face. All right, next you're gonna want to do some blush. So I got this Madison Miller Coral Blush off of Ipsy. It's got a little bit of glitter in it, super fab. All right, so we're gonna get a little bit of this, smile, and then pull it across, right on the apple of your cheek. A bit on your nose. And if any spots are too heavy, just make sure they're blended out. Then next we have highlighter, also Madison Miller. It doesn't really have Rodeo Drive. Really good color, looks absolutely natural on my skin, so I absolutely adore this. And we're just gonna go in right here over the brow bone, then at the tip of the nose, so we get that lovely dewy look. And a little bit here at the forehead, and kind of go along the top of the brows. A bit on the chin, and a touch on the Cupid's bow. Now again, it's important to take your brush and really just kind of fan this out. Don't want globs of glitter. I mean, we do want globs of glitter, but like, come on. You know, we don't need to look this good to overthrow capitalism. All right, now we're gonna move on to our eyebrows. So I use a Smashbox palette. Pretty much it's just got some really nice colors in it. As you can see, I use it quite a bit. It's pretty janky. So I typically, for this look, I'm gonna go with probably either this kind of gold, kind of matches like the dirty blonde, or even this brown color here. I think I might go with this one. Now with makeup looks, you can sometimes really stack color, especially if you've erased your eyebrows. I haven't really erased my eyebrows here because I like the shape, I like how they are right now. So I'm really just gonna kind of fill in some spots. Now as you can see, it's a little bit darker than my actual brow color. So no worries, we're just gonna go along, kind of going back like this. Now the reason we're doing a lot of light strokes is basically to mimic hair. Okay, now at the end here, towards the middle of the head, they tend to be a little more sparse. So we're gonna fill those in by doing the same process we were doing before, but again, we're just kind of filling in the hair with a lot of little lines to really make it look like hair. All right, now like most people, my eyebrows are not the same shape, and I'm not obsessed with uniformity. So I'm going to kind of just mimic the natural shape that they have already. Maybe fill in a bit. All right, now the one I am going to correct a little bit on this brow is on this side. I really need kind of to come down to a point because this eyebrow does not have kind of a definite end for me. Okay, and again, just mimicking those little hairs and making sure we get nice and full eyebrows. All right, she's done. Now on to the pièce de la résistance. We are going to do our eye makeup. Yes, I am a psychopath. I'm doing my eye makeup second to last. So here I've got some NYX, and basically it's kind of an eyeshadow base. So I put that on top of my foundation. You can just do it with your finger a little bit. All right, so because I'm a complete fucking savage, I put this on with my middle finger. Just to really get it up in there. You just want kind of a thin coating, not basically dyeing your eyes white, Jesus. So I'm gonna go back in with our beauty blender, like I said, best friend. Just kind of get in there and just wiggle around a little bit. Okay, we need transition shades. So back to our Wet n Wild. So I typically take the same color that I did my contour with, and I get a brush that was gonna help me out. You can be like me and just be completely chaotic and store all of your makeup and brushes in this single bag and have no organization system. Or you can be like my wife and be fairly well organized. Okay, so like this simple brush can be good for this kind of thing. So, all right, so we're taking our color. Then we're just gonna kind of go where our eye socket naturally just stops. Now, if you're like me and you haven't been drinking a lot of water this week and you've been really falling behind on that, your skin might pull a little bit like mine is, which is okay. So kind of, I always look for that line where my contour started and then kind of connect to that. Now, I'm just gonna do this on the other side, make everything nice and even. Now, Makeup YouTube is going to come for me, and that's okay. I do this part with my hand. Again, I'm a beginner, and this is what I found works for me. So, you know, do what works for you. Basically, we're creating the illusion that my eyes are a little more deep, and it creates a nice transition from the skin to the makeup. Also, for all of our more mask presenting folks, it kind of makes you have a stronger brow line, which can look good. Now on to the fun stuff. For this, I have the Sweet Talk palette from ColourPop. I have a ColourPop Double Entendre, and I have a custom palette that is just glitter. And then I have Ulta's Frida Kahlo collection palette. I really like this one for doing kind of a more of a smoky look. As you can see, there's a lot of colors in here that relate to fire and being fiery. All right, so with the Frida Kahlo palette, I'm gonna start with the Adobe. Now you will need a different brush for this, so allow me to search once more. So I have to take this smaller brush that's got a little more softer tip. It kind of looks like a standard like carpenter's brush. So we're gonna get a little bit of that product. We're gonna give her a tappy tap. Okay, now I always go, I don't know the name of this technique, but I always go for like the tricolor blend. So, all right, so here we go. We're gonna take this Adobe and it's kind of this lovely bright orange color, and we're gonna go right in the middle of our eyelid. So I'm gonna look like a demon while doing this, so prepare yourself. Now, a lot of people who do makeup are gonna be really mad at me, but I do one step, two step. Okay, now I promise we are gonna blend this later. It's just gonna look kind of weird. So another thing I like about the Frida Kahlo collection is it comes in this box, and inside this box, it has this other little box here. And basically what's inside is kind of like a wire sponge here, so you can just rub your brush across that and get any excess product off, so you can keep using that same lovely brush that you've been using. All right, we're gonna set Miss Kahlo to the side. All right, now on to the Double Entendre. So we're gonna take this kind of darker color here. I actually forgot what it's called. Looks like it's an extracurricular on the back here. All right, so we're gonna take a little bit of this, then we're gonna kind of to on the inside of the eye. We're gonna kind of just put that here. Get it kind of faded up next to the Adobe that you just did. All right, and then use our lovely little device here again. Hopping over to our Sweet Talk. So we're gonna take a little bit of the early morning color. So that's this one right here. So I like this color because it's, you know, it's fiery, but it's also very sparkly, like me. So we're gonna do that to the outside a little bit. And then just make sure you really get in here. You know, just don't be afraid. Mix and match a little bit. I literally made this up as I'm going, so you know, just have fun with it. Makeup's supposed to be fun. So on to our next color. So we're up in here in this ColourPop palette, and I don't actually know the names of these. So we're gonna use this lovely pressed glitter here in the bottom. It's orange, it's fiery, it's just nice. So get some of that lovely pigment up on your brush. All right, so we're gonna put a little dab of this on the outside. So now we're gonna go to the most dangerous color of all, Infinity, in the Frida Kahlo palette. Don't know why I said packet. Probably I'm fat and thinking about chips. But anyway, give her a tap because we do not need a lot of this. So we're gonna close our eyes, and I mean a little. Like even that might be too much. All right, then close your eyes and then just start kind of fanning everything out. Basically what I'm doing here is just really combining everything and kind of giving a look like I've just set fire to a stock bureau. So now on to the thing that I think is the most difficult. So you have our NYX liquid eyeliner. Carefully take her out of here. Okay, again, part that I'm the worst at, so we'll see. All right, we're gonna gently just close and then just draw a straight line. Now we're gonna come down just a little bit and kind of just give ourselves that nice line. If you can feel your inner Liz Taylor from American Horror Story and drag that bitch out. But not today, not for me. There we go, but I'm not entirely satisfied with this, so we're gonna do a little something. All right, we're gonna give Miss Kahlo another call. gonna hop back in real fast with some of this mystical. Give her a tap or wipe off on your hand, and then blend. Blend it like you do God's will by existing as an LGBT person. All right, and then last but not least, we're gonna go in with a lovely Beauty Bakery black lipstick. It's a liquid lipstick because I am and always will be that bitch. It definitely helps if you have a lip pencil, but I didn't really have one available to me in this color, so we're just freehanding it right now. You're gonna clean up any little smudges. Again, black is the most dangerous color in the beauty world because it will fuck up everything. And then I'm gonna come in with this ColourPop lip gloss because it's just so pretty. Oh yes. All right, so there we have it. A nice smoky eye, dark look to go ahead and destroy capitalism with and bring on the downfall of Western society. So you might be thinking, well, Aiden, we need accessories. Girl, I got you covered, hang on. Now, of course, you could just stick with just the earrings, but you know, we are in the middle of a global panorama, so we do need to safety first. So now this will smudge the shit out of your makeup, so I'm actually gonna cut here to shamelessly film a TikTok, so I'll be right back. Now, since we are gonna be wearing a mask, it's important to have extra glitter. So we got this Fenty Beauty highlighter, and then we're just gonna come back in and hit all those areas that we hit before. And then you're ready to go out and take on capitalism. So make sure to pop on your mask and then get ready to conquer capitalism. That's it for today. Thank you guys so much. If you liked the video, please let me know by leaving a like, comment below, tweet out to me, send me a TikTok, do something. And if you have any other questions, follow me here or Twitter, and we'll see you next time. Bye.